What is going on, everybody? What's up? What's up? All right, let's try and get. There we go. Dana White Contender Series is back. Get access. I fucking have access. What the shit? All right, give me just a second. I got to sign into ESPN Plus, I suppose. Got to be able to watch this in the background. I got money on this. Oh, let's see here. Why am I not signed in? All right, give me just a second. Why? I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not signed in. NKG. Is it 2? Aha. Boom. Sign me in. Wait, we can have it on in the background. This is my favorite MMA anymore. The Contender Series. I love it. All right. Let's see here. I obviously just made change to the core, moving Maddie over Odyssey Sims. Think Sims is still a really good play in the core. Sorry. I think Odyssey Sims is still a good play on the slate. Obviously, like she's not starting, but super thin on guard. I still think she's firmly in play. I think she plays low 20s minutes. Ari McDonald's first game with the team played 27 minutes, and they had guards then. So I think Odyssey Sims probably sees anywhere from 22 to 26 minutes, even coming off the bench. But Maddie starting like pretty comparable fantasy point per minute, and Maddie can put the ball in the hoop. That's what she does best. What's good? What's good? Mitchell or Becker's for me. Yeah, I'd go Paige there. With Noah Rique, I think it's a good spot for Paige. Where you been? I was out of town all weekend. Kind of a last hurrah. I went and hung out at the lake for a few days. Got a little lake house and kind of took it easy. What's up? Yep, doing pretty good. Doing good. Glad to be back. Yeah, it's the worst. Like I don't know why it does it all the time. But I mean, I'm in my office, so I don't get on ESPN Plus too much in here. Maddie better play in Odyssey now. Yes, it's pretty close. I didn't change too much for Odyssey Sims, like projection wise. Like with her coming off the bench, I did lower her like 2 or 3 minutes. But Maddie, for me, like the best point per dollar plays in the slate now. I got Emma Meeseman, shockingly, is one. Then you got Maddie Segrist, Grace Berger, Misha Hines Allen, then JJ, Odyssey Sims, Paige, Boston, Sabrina. A lot of the Dallas players that I would consider. It's Maddie, Grace, MHA, and Paige. Those are my favorite 4. And then like Geisel Soder if you're looking for another option there. But Talbot or Brink, for me, it's Cameron Brink. Talbot is not a good basketball player. I'm sorry. I hate to be that way. I would much rather play the upside of Cameron Brink. One of these slates, Cameron Brink is going to play 20 minutes, and she's going to absolutely piss nuke a slate. She scored 30 fantasy points in 10 minutes last game. She played 10 minutes and put up 30 fantasy points. Oh, my bad, 28 in 11 minutes. And it wasn't even 11 minutes. It was like 10 and a half. But just crazy stock upside. 2, 5, 5, 2, 1, 3. And I mean, anytime she scores well, obviously you're not expecting her to shoot 5 of 6 again. But if she's going to play 17 minutes, I think she can get you 20. I mean, in her games here, she's played 6 games and played right around 15-ish minutes a game and went over 20 in 3 of them. Obviously, like reasonably low floor, I guess. 9.5 points in 16 minutes, but she plays over a fantasy point per minute. And at some point, she's going to get extended and just go wild. What's up? I'm throwing 2 lines in the shoot around. What would you say is a must play tonight? Must play is Emma Meeseman and for me, John Quill Jones, just because they have no other bigs. I think JJ plays low 30s minutes and absolutely crushes. But Emma Meeseman's just the lock of the century. And then you can kind of pick and choose what Dallas you want to play. Yep, been a minute, been a few days. Really, it's tough for me like to justify streaming for the showdown slates just because not many people turn out and there's not really that many questions. I'd rather just answer them in the Discord, especially with school starting and everything. Like it's been, my life is nuts. I'm barely sleeping. So yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm glad to be back. I have Sims and Segrist in a line. I don't hate that at all. I think Sims is still firmly in play. I do think ownership will be pretty low on her now. Now that she's not starting, I think people will get away from her, but I do think she is still a really good play. Like optimals are kind of dropping her because of all the other value that's opened up. So I don't hate it at all. You like Rakia? I'm kind of a Rakia hater, but I do think she's playable. Like obviously had a big game against them last time out. Let's see, where's that game at? Almost 35 fantasy points in 31 minutes, but she shot 9 of 15, 4 of 6 from 3. Earlier in the season when they played, 19 fantasy points in 28 minutes when she shot 3 of 10. Did they play one other time? I don't think so. I think those are the only 2 times they played. The deal with Rakia is she is extremely, extremely scoring dependent. She got 6 rebounds here, 9 in this one. It's very sporadic. Like there's games where she gets 1 rebound, 1 assist. Last game, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Her peripheral stats are super, super inconsistent. Now, obviously, she has a big ceiling because she can score really well, and when she gets rolling, it snowballs. But she's very, very risky. I mean, Phoebich notoriously is a pretty good defender. You like Natasha Howard or not? She's crushed against Dallas all year. Yeah. The only worry with Natasha Howard is minutes. Like, will she be limited? If she's not, she's always a great play. Like, she's a great fantasy point per minute player, but the minutes, you just never know. Like, if the minutes aren't there, she could be in trouble. Let's see here. Let me look at a couple things. Thoughts on Hull? I don't really love the price tag. That's my only worry with Hull. Like that's a steep price tag. $7,000 for Lexi Hull. Ugh. It's pretty steep. Sim Segrist or Brink Burrell? Sim Segrist. What happens if JJ gets in foul trouble? They would have to play Talbot, and Meese would play the small ball 5, which Meese can play the 5 anyway. But yeah, Talbot's really the only one they could bring in, unless they brought in Rebecca Gardner to play the 3 and move Phoebich to the 4. So if you think Meese or JJ gets in foul trouble, Talbot is the the move there. Clouds had 240 bombs versus LA this year. Do you have any interest in Largefield? Yeah, I think Clouds a solid tournament option. Obviously, only 8 players. Burke is available, but she won't play. Like they've already said, she's only in for emergency purposes. So let's see here. Let's see here. I got to decide what I want to play. Let's see here. Favorite plays from the Sparks. Point per dollar wise, like Hamby, Burrell, Brink, and then like Big Z, she projects really well, even if she's limited to like 26, 27 minutes. I think those 4, like for me, Plum is the worst, like because just because of her price. I think Allman and Rakia Jackson find tournament plays, but don't really love a lot from that team. Yep. I think Sims is still a solid play. I think I gave her 22 minutes. Yeah. So 22 minutes for Sims. Let's see. Got to decide what I want to play. Man, what do I want to do? Nope. Misha Hines Allen has not been starting. No. How many Dallas players do I want to play? Yeah, figured that. So definitely not doing that. I think I'm going to rock that. Yep, I think we're rocking that. Ryan, I'm texting you. That's what I just texted you. Brink, Misha, Hines, Allen, Sims. Change to FanDuel Core with Sims not starting. I think Sims still solid over there. I would probably just go just immediately add Maddie Segrist as another cheaper option to play over there. Yeah. All right. Right. First fight. I love Dana White Contender Series. JJ and Me's okay to play together? Oh, yeah. They're 100%. They have no other bigs. I love playing those two together. Oh, all right. Almost. We got 10, 11 minutes before lock. Let's see here. Haley Jones outlook any different without Urike? I don't think it changes her minutes too much. Usage is going to stay right about the same. I think she's okay. I don't think she's an elite play, but I do think she's a solid play. Just because, at her price point, 6,400, much easier to get to Misha Hanzal and Maddie, but it's going to keep Haley Jones' ownership down for sure. Thoughts on Soph? I don't want to go there. Not at her price point. There's just so many other good plays that paying $7,500 for Soph just seems bad. Let's see here. All right. All right, guys. Last minute questions. Oh, man, I'm tired. I don't hate this at all. Sims a pivot off the burger chalk. Yep. Maddie Timpson or Brink Bibby. Maddie Timpson. Also okay to rock some Bibby. Yep. She was warming up with the guards once again, so would expect her to get some backup 3 minutes, a little bit at least. For the showdown, I haven't really dug into the showdown yet, but there is definitely it's definitely viable for sure. Like the showdown's pretty sick just because Meeseman's underpriced, Brink's underpriced, Burrell's super cheap. But yeah, I think 5-1-4-2s for sure. Oh, not the showdown, just straight up main slate. I think you're probably going to need some of this first game. Like it's a big total. Indiana's scored 84 points or more every time they've played Dallas. If Dallas, if I could talk, if Dallas pushes them at all, like this could be like a 180 plus total. So I probably wouldn't just full fade it. Brink or Maddie, Maddie for me. Oh shit. Shit. Fun fight. All right, guys. Last minute questions. Throw them in here. Berger or Burrell? Probably Grace. Just feel a little better. Like, I think she's going to play a little bit more, right about the same fantasy point per minute. Lean Burrell there, but I think minutes are a little safer for Grace with since she started last game and then Enrique's out this game. I'll go Grace there. How you feel? How you feel about Mitchell? She's been doing the every other game thing. I mean, with no CC, she's going to take her shots. So if there was ever a game, like obviously price tag is super expensive. 10.6K is a lot. But I mean, the matchup she shot 9 of 19 against them, but they won by 10. Where's their other games against Dallas? 30 fantasy points in 26 minutes, scored 20 real life points. Here's almost a 50 burger in 34 minutes, 11 of 17. Dilla's peripheral stats have been better of late. So I do think there is potential for her. I do think she's going to come in lower owned too. When Diamond hey, nothing would make me happier. Nothing. Because, hold on. I'll show you why. This is why. I love me some Diamond Miller. Obviously, she's not with the Minnesota Lynx anymore, but I loved watching her at Maryland. She's a great player, so nothing would make me happier than to see Diamond Miller absolutely crush. I don't know why they don't give her minutes, but it's unfortunate. I hate that she had to leave Minnesota. I thought she fit that team perfect, but they just never played her. And I mean, it was unfortunate she got hurt her rookie year. She was playing pretty well. How many Wings players are available tonight? They're pretty well full. I mean, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They have 10 available, and the coach will figure out a way to spread the minutes out and play all 10. Yeah, I love that Rebel Edition jersey for Minnesota. Love that. Happy to help. I maybe one day. It's just gotten right now. Life is too much for me. I just have too much going on to get everything done. My theory is that these last two games, the point guard started. Yep. Hey, this is how you get to the top of tournaments. You got to have theories for everything. I don't hate that. The coach is completely bonkers. He's nuts. So would not shock me whatsoever if she finds her way on the court. And if she does, we've seen it even this year in Minnesota. If she gets run, she can crush. Haley JJ or Sabrina Maddie. Sabrina Maddie. All right. We have just about made it to lock. I really need to get to some games. I have so many jerseys I need to get signed. Like it's ridiculous. I bet I have like 15 jerseys that I need to get signed. Maybe more. What two guards are you playing? Sabrina and Paige. I'm spending up for them big, nice guards. Probably like two of my favorite guards in the W right now. It's just like for the guard position, I think Kelsey Mitchell's a really, really good tournament play, and don't ever hear me say that very often. I'm not paying 11.7K for Plum. I just can't. Natasha Cloud, I think she's a solid tournament option. Almond's okay. I'm not paying these prices for Sophie or Lexi Hull, especially with Odyssey Sims there. Then you're pretty much choosing between Haley Jones, who's okay, Ray Burrell, Odyssey Sims, Grace Berger. I would much rather just pay up for Sabrina and Paige Beckers or Kelsey Mitchell. I think you want two of those. Brink or Misha Hines Allen. I lean Misha Hines Allen. I think her minutes are a lot more secure, but I just got a feeling about Cam Brink. That's all I'll say. I don't want to miss the boat when Cam Brink plays 20 minutes. She's going to break the slate, and I don't want to miss that. I don't want to be chasing it like, oh well, man, she played 22 minutes and she scored 40 fantasy points. I wish I'd have played her. Now she's 7K. Let me play her now. Like I don't want to miss the blow-up game. Now, I mean, Misha Hines Allen, obviously safer, in line for more minutes, more like secure minutes, but it's tough to not click Cameron Brink tonight for me. This is the type of matchup that she should absolutely smash in. All right, guys, that is going to do it for me. We will see you guys for the next one. I don't know when, but we'll see you guys. Good luck, everybody. Hope to see somebody take it down up top.